What's happening? What we got right here? Oh, yup. So these are the rear pods, valances, slats, whatever you want to call them. Yeah, for the S15. I almost had a heart attack. I thought that was a chip. I was like, bruh. We cool. This car has been repainted, so obviously these aren't going to be the same color. It's not going to match up in the sun. It's not too off, but I can tell. I'm pretty sure you guys can tell that on the video as well. I did like a little test fit. It's not 100% the greatest, but I know I can make it work, so it's all good. So I'm gonna get these repainted. Yeah, it's not too loud on cold starts. Turbo life, but I'm happy with it. It sounds good. We are going to talk about that in a quick second. Damn, big old Tomei on that shit. Is that a big horn Tomei? Bruh, this camera lens is so heavy. I'm not even lying, bro. This thing feels like a Thor hammer. So what I slowly found out about this car that I don't like is it has a clutch delay valve. To make that sound more understandable, pretty self-explanatory, but basically it's just a valve on the cylinder sleeve that controls how much fluid's being pumped, really just to prevent damage to the transmission or the clutch. So this thing has a built-in Fresh Kicks kicker stopper. They're like, oh hell nah, bro, we didn't see how you should. I've researched it as far as fixes. There's a couple people that just pretty much just modified it and they said that it helped. Me and this little minion right here, we've been going back and forth for the last week. But this code keeps popping up. I believe it's P120D, if I'm not mistaken. It's a mass airflow sensor code. Cleaned the map sensor. Didn't get the code for, I want to say, probably like 200 miles. Boom, then it came back. I'm like, bruh, shit is playing with my life. Yo, this be me when I'm driving. Fresh kicks! Fresh kicks! Fresh kicks! Oh no, me and this driveway gonna have a talk. That's not looking. No U-turn either? Whoa. Y'all didn't see nothing. That's why I turned the camera off. Y'all didn't see shit. But yeah, man, this check engine light's been annoying, bro. So after clearing the code a few times, even cleaning it, clearing the code, like I said, after like 200 miles, it came back. I bought a new map sensor and it came back again. So I'm like, bro, what the pull up on it. Damn. Shit. Damn, the Advent GTs. Let me find out this fool bought a new car. And it's like super version of my M2 low-key. What are you guys taking? Super or the M2? Just clean. Toretto, we got cops. Let's just clean that CS. Okay. Sheesh. So we just pulled up the 412. See if we can figure this shit out, man. So we're not really sure why it's triggering that code. So what we did, we just took off the tune. The boot mod's still on there. It's just on a stock file. So if it comes back, obviously it's nothing in the tune, it's something else. Honestly, I would hate to live right there. Like right next to the train? Hell no. I want to get you guys some more pulls and like flybys, but now that I don't have the tune on it, I don't really want to be beating on it too much. So I'm gonna try to figure out this check engine thing, and then we're just gonna have to hop back into this video. I'm gonna tap back in with you guys probably tomorrow.
72 hours later.
This commercial has been brought to you by BMW, where check engine lights come factory. Yeah, so we are here a few days later, and yeah, as you guys can see, check engine light came back. That's a clear indication that it has nothing to do with the tune. It's on stock file right now. So for some odd reason, now that the car has a charge pipe, downpipe, and full exhaust, for some reason it's giving me intake codes now. There's a couple people that said they had the engine intake for like 5-10K miles when the car was pretty much stock. As soon as they put exhaust and downpipe on the car, like all of a sudden they started getting intake codes. It's basically giving me a code saying the mass airflow is too high. So it's like the intake is, for some reason, it's sucking in more air than it needs. So I don't know, that shit is stupid. That's retarded as hell, bro. These things are so sensitive. I guess because the car is getting more airflow from all the breather mods. I don't know, it's tripping out, it's bugging. I deleted the code already, probably like 6 times, and it came back like every time faithfully. That's whack, man. I really didn't want to have to take off the intake because I like how it sounds. So yeah, we're just gonna pop the stock intake back on, and then I think the issue will be fixed. So I think to make up for not having the intake, probably gonna do another file and do an E30 mix, get a little bit of E85 in here, make the car smell better, and maybe gain like 5 or 10, something like that. I can go full E85, but honestly it's gonna kill the fuel pump after a while, so it's best to just do it properly and just do like a whole like fuel system upgrade. Like don't cheap out and just do a fuel pump or just do one thing, because you're gonna get problems eventually. So that's weak. I'm not gonna be able to pull up. You know when people have their window cracked and you got turbo and you just got a spool on them? I'm not gonna be able to do that no more. They're like, oh, radical, bro. That thing has a freaking turbo for sure, dude. It's always nice waking up to some dope cars. Start the day. It's always nice waking up with check engine light too. So goal for today, stock intake going back on, get rid of this light, and probably do E30 tune. So get just a little bit more power, and the car shouldn't fully smell like deer shit. All right. Damn. All right, so stock intake is back on. So basically it's really just a test to see if I'm gonna get that code again. I have a strong feeling that I won't. I think just after the other breather mods, the other intake was just tripping out. I'm not the only one that had that problem. Other people had the same issue. So I guess it's just hit or miss with the intake on these. Like I said, maybe later on I'll get a Dynan one. It's similar to stock. It's probably not gonna sound as good as my other one, but we'll see how it goes. Let's see how the car drives with this one. If it still feels like it's doing anything stupid, I don't think it will. It should drive pretty normal, so shit ugly, but hey, the car looks stock as hell. Can't get a stay ref. Like, it's just stock, bro. We got the little 3 gallons of corn in there. She's ready to go. So we're gonna reflash it. Pretty much just do another custom map with the boot mod. Is that a tone-made dog? Oh, they was making videos. Audio boys. Yeah, that thing looks crazy. Them center locks, though. Sick. What happened, sir?
I was filming, bro, to get that shot.
You got ash in your eye?
Bro, the fumes?
Advan GT gang. That's right. Is that a Supra? It is time, bro. It is time to open boot mod file. E30 mix. Installed a new cluster on my M2. Scared the shit out of me. Can we log it?
Oh, yeah.
Alright, so the E30 file is on here. The car feels definitely a little bit better. I would say I'm going to be gaining another 10, 13 horsepower in that range. You can feel a difference for sure. And it smells a little better. I don't know how accurate this is, but we'll get a little pull later. So one thing that sucks is on this car, DSC, when it's off, it's like its own mode. It's pretty much comfort with a little bit of sport, but traction is completely off. But when you're in Sport Plus, the traction's off, I would say like 80%. There's still like that 20% where the traction still kicks in and it bogs the car down. But I mean, if you're just at higher speeds, it's not really a big deal. If we looked on the file and compared it to the stock intake, it was definitely letting in a little bit more air than it should have. So it was basically overworking the turbo, so it just made the car feel weird at times. I mean, there's really no more spoolie noises, but I actually hear more of the exhaust spool. Well, it's not too bad. I don't know if you guys can tell how laggy it was between that shift. Car does not like to be shifted fast. It's like you pretty much have to granny shift it. So when you shift, it falls out of boost pretty bad, but I mean, it is what it is. It's nothing that we can't change though. We can modify it. So probably gonna do that whenever I can, because these slow shifts like are not the business, bro. If you want to be able to get full potential out of your car, bro, you gotta be able to shift that thing, dude. Pretty sure a couple months from now I'm gonna get bored of the E30 and probably just buy the kit and just go full 85. I know the car will feel a lot better at that point, but for now this is cool. It definitely kicks. It didn't really kick before, but I'll let you guys know how the car goes. So far everything's normal. I'm gonna keep driving it and see if this mass airflow code comes back. I'm pretty sure we fixed it. Also with the intake, I noticed it would idle a little rougher. It would kind of feel like it's jumping around, like it's misfiring a little bit, but it's not. But right now the idle is like, that shit is like idling, like that thing is purring right now. I'm gonna drive it for a few days, see how it goes. I still owe you guys like some flybys and some pulls. Definitely gonna keep you guys updated. Stay tuned to the channel. I know the content's been kind of slow right now. I haven't had much to film, so bear with me. We're gonna have some heat coming. Appreciate you guys. Catch you in the next video.